what is the importance of networking when a person is applying for jobs in Germany, not just sales, marketing, business development, but any jobs, because networking, it is very important for particularly me in my home country back in India. It was very important, and I continued it in Germany, and it is doing wonders for me. But still, as you have the relevant experience and you are there in Germany since a long time, so you can give me some insights on networking and how to do perfect networking in a right way, in right sense, because nowadays students, they just connect with people on LinkedIn, and
Mm.
they don't do apart from it, apart from just connecting, sending requests. So
Yeah.
there's a manner to it, and I think you can just explain it. Yeah.
It's a very good question as well, right?
Hmm.
Networking is more than just sending a connection to on LinkedIn,
Hmm.
and I've experienced a lot of stuff that a lot of times also people send me a request and immediately go in, hey Dan, apply to this job, can you refer me to this position? Um, I don't know you, right?
Yeah.
So networking is something that you need to have a plan and build it over time.
Hmm.
And the same thing what you said in India, it works that way in Germany. So when I came to Germany, my first job I got through my classmate, and
Wow.
and I was, hey, you're in an industry I'm interested in,
Hmm.
right? I really want to work for your company. Can you please see if you can get me something there? She said, oh, awesome. She went to talk to her boss. She spoke
Hmm.
to her boss, and the boss said, okay, fine, I have something. I'm looking for a working student, and that's how I got a job. So networking, the way I see it, is something that you need to start doing before you need it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, when you come to Germany as international students, we find ourselves in a bubble. So you come as an Indian, you
Hmm.
find yourself in an Indian bubble, and an African or Nigerian, you find yourself in a Nigerian bubble, and you don't mix, right? So
Hmm.
so once you come, right, there are a lot of Germans in your class, for example, or you see, okay, can I find one or two sports to do that I will meet
Hmm.
more people, more Germans outside of your bubble,
Yeah.
and that is the first stage of working, because you'll be surprised. Like working student positions, a lot of them you can get just word to mouth, right? So I don't know, you meet one of your friends, he says, hey, my boss is looking for a working student. Are you interested? And that's how
Hmm.
you get in, right?
Yeah.
So that's one way. Another way is if you want to use LinkedIn as your networking option, um, is when you connect, that you try to see, okay, how can I create value for this person?
Yeah.
It's not always about me. Hey, Dan, can you refer me to a job? In fact, you should not be sending your first email or message should not be you asking for something or the referral.
Yeah.
There was no way I would refer you to a job because I don't know you, right? So what I would do instead is to use the power of LinkedIn. You don't even
Hmm.
need to connect with the person. You can use the comment section. The comment section of a LinkedIn of a LinkedIn is really powerful, right?
Yeah.
If I am very active on LinkedIn, right?
Hmm.
If I write a post and you want to get my attention, for example, right?
Hmm.
You can leave an insightful comment, and then we start the conversation.
Yes.
And then once we start the conversation in the comment section, I remember your name.
Yeah, because that same person will comment on your post somewhere or the
Ex-
other day, and you'll get to know the
exactly.
name. Yeah.
Exactly. And when you send me a friend request, right, or you send me a request later in the future, right, I already know you because, hey, you've been
Hmm.
active, you've been commenting on my stuff. I already know. This is another way you can do it, right? But anyways, just to cut it short, networking is about a symbiosis relationship, and you should try to make sure that you are giving as much as you want to receive, and
Yeah.
do that even before you need it. Don't just wait to when you want to apply for a job to start looking. Okay,
Hmm.
who can I connect to? Start having a plan right from the time you come to Germany, and say I want to build my network so that, hey,
Hmm.
once in 2 years, I have people I can reach out to help me in my job search process.
Yeah. And another thing I wanted to add up in this conversation was, don't you think like the power of content creation also helps for networking on LinkedIn? If you daily create some of the other content on LinkedIn in which
Mm,
you are good at, like anything, technology, research stuff, and anything, like something new going around your life, something
mm.
which you can share with the professional network out there, that also helps out, right?
It is awesome. It is awesome, and thanks for bringing that point up. It like content creation, right? Or right, like it has two effects. So the first one is, of course, putting yourself out, building your personal brand,
Mm-hmm.
um, and then you get other people. For example, if you pick a technology that you're good at, and you
Yeah.
start writing about that, right? Then what you're doing is you are now showing people that, hey, I know what I'm talking about. And then you start creating a following, and people start saying, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. And
Mm-hmm.
exactly what you said, you can use content creation as a good way to build network, because people will start, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. This guy is talking about something
Mm-hmm.
interesting. Let me connect with him. Right. So
Yeah.
it's the other way around.
Yeah.
But I love content creation, and you've really said something important. The last point I want to say here is the good thing about content creation as well is it builds your confidence.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I've heard people say, "Hey, I'm not sure what if I'm not sure what people are going to say about what I'm writing.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm good enough." But you realize that once you start, you do it one, two, three, four, five times, you wouldn't care,
Yeah.
right?
You
You
just
just
have to
wouldn't
start.
care. Yeah,
That's
you
it.
just have to start, and it's an awesome way to build a network.